All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akar Kradash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, honors to you, Akim, that's pushing out this truth and sincerity all over the globe. This is from Market Watch. Title is We Are All Screwed. The U.S. is like a banana republic, and a depression could be on the way, warns money manager. All right. Now, someone argued that we are already in a depression. Me, myself, I believe that we are, just watching different things, looking at these businesses close up, I believe we are definitely in a depression, man. And before I get into the article, let's go ahead and get the definition of depression. I just did a basic Google search right here on a long and severe recession in an economy or market. And remember, the first recession was in 2008, and eventually, things got, so to speak, better. All right. Now with this one, this is going to turn into a depression, man, a long and severe recession. All right. And that's what America is facing, man. That's what you people, are going to start experiencing, with all these job loss. They just critique Trump because he basically was saying that there was 300,000 jobs added when really it was only 100,000, jobs that were like 128,000 jobs that were created, man. So that's what these devils do. They play with the numbers, man. And you people, you're too brain dead to understand that. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the article. As always, I'll drop the link in the description box. It says, when this thing implodes, we're all screwed. On a global scale, we have never before created such a magnificent bubble. These central bankers are clueless, and they have proven that beyond a doubt. All they can do is try to keep the bubble going. All right. Now they're saying that the central bankers are clueless. No, it's really you people that are clueless, man. All right. Obviously, they had enough brains to keep the shit going and to deceive you people. All right. Obviously, they're working on more than 5% of their brain, right? Let's go ahead and grab I have a quote here, man. All right. From Henry Ford. Now, Henry Ford was illiterate, man. He couldn't read. Most people, they called him, unlearned. All right. But his biggest thing was, I remember watching a documentary, and they would come in his office to question him, and they would ask him, all types of questions that they knew that he couldn't answer, and he always had his advisors next to him. So what he would do, he would just lean over to his advisor and have his advisor answer those questions, man. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying that he has a team of people. He surrounded himself with smart people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he was able to build his enterprise, man, because he knew how to, work with people. He knew how to have people around him, that were smarter than him. All right. So his quote was, "It is well enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system. For if they did, I believe there will be a revolution before tomorrow morning," man. And that's a quote from Henry Ford. And I'm going to do, Lord willing, this week, I'm going to do a video on Henry Ford, different things that he thought about the people in the banking system and stuff like that, and the whole money system, how these devils, play with the numbers, man, and play with the money. So yeah, I'll do a video on that, Lord willing, this week about Henry Ford. But yeah, so I just wanted to read that quote, man, because you people, you're the one that is clueless. You're clueless, man. All right, so let's get into the article. That's Michael Pinto of Pinto Portfolio Strategies giving his timely Halloween week assessment of the current climate in an interview on USAWatchdog.com. At this point, if the Federal Reserve stops juicing the economy, Pinto argues, we could be looking at another depression. Yeah, because when you keep putting money into the economy, because remember, these devils, they create money out of thin air. The Federal Reserve, what does that do? That will cause hyperinflation, man. In Venezuela, man, their hyperinflation is so damn bad out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Their hyperinflation is terrible out there. $400. I think if you were to convert $400, all right, of the U.S. money all right, and you would take it over there to Venezuela, it would actually be like $1 million, man. You would need $1 million of their money, basically, because they're dealing with hyperinflation. They're dealing with, their paper money, man, is not worth a damn. Just like how the dollar is losing its strength, man. And that's why these different nations are dropping it, all right, because the dollar is not strong anymore, man. You need, for example, you need, say if you wanted to buy a bag of chips or something like that, the dollar is not enough. You need more. What I'm saying? It's always a dollar and some change, man. You really can't buy anything with a dollar, just a dollar nowadays, man. Because the dollar is weak. All right. And we understand that real money is gold and silver, and that's what these devils have been stockpiling, man. All right. And they've only, like I always say, they only reserve this money, in their vaults. They're only keeping it safe, what I'm saying, dirt free, for when the elect, all right, and Yahweh Shai come back on the scene, man, when the kingdom of heaven is established on this earth. You're only holding it for for the elect, man, the elect and the Lord, man. All right, because the scriptures say the earth was given into our hands, man, for our sakes. All right. So back to the article, it says that's why the Fed panicking. He said, if anybody still believes they're omniscient or omnipotent or know their butt from their elbow, that's over. The Federal Reserve is expected to lower its benchmark interest rate this week by 25 basis points, the third such cut in 3 months, according to the minutes from September 17 to 18 meeting. Downside risks have become more pronounced since July, yet several participants wanted the Fed to provide more clarity on when the response to those risks, including trade uncertainty, would end. So that's what the Feds do. They manipulate the markets, man. And, like I said, they create money out of thin air, worthless money. All right. Pinto, whose holdings lean heavily on treasuries and gold, all right, you see 0.35%, expects the interest rate cuts to keep coming in the face of record household and corporate debt. It's not that it's QE, it's QE on steroids, he said. Everybody knows that this QE is permanent, just like any banana republic would do or has done. With all the imbalances in the system, Pinto says the Fed is well aware the next recession won't be a mild one, so it keeps pumping to avoid the faith, man. So the faith of America, this dollar is to be destroyed, man. Ultimately, this place will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. All right. Now, the financial faith, yeah, that's deteriorating, man. That's why a lot of jobs are closing up. Well, a lot of businesses are closing, jobs are being lost. All right. Because these devils want to implement a new system. They want to do away with your money and have everybody go digital. Put the chip inside your hand. All right. The dollar wasn't built, man, to last forever, man. All right. These devils, when they came up with the dollar bill, the Federal Reserve note, they knew that it would have an end, man. Their agenda just didn't come about a couple of years ago about the market of beasts, man. This has been around. All right. This has been in the works, for these elites to chip you people, man. This is nothing that's new. All right. We're just now reading, you're just now reading about it. All right. But the scriptures, okay, which is beautiful, because over 2,000 years ago prophesied, about their agenda, man. It's just that you people out there, you don't know what's going on, man. But the scriptures actually prophesied about, going to Revelations 13 and 16 about them putting a mark inside your hand, man. So that's been prophesied about. All right. So the plumb in the stock market will be huge and from a much higher level, he said. Back in the Great Recession, unemployment claims spiked. We had millions of people laid off. And the same thing would happen today, only much worse. See that? Yeah, it's going to be a lot worse, man. All right. That's why it says, 2nd Ezra 8 and 50, many great miseries are going to be done to you people in these last days. All right. Many great miseries, a lot of things, man. It's, you're not being able to feed your family, man. Watching your children starve. A lot of you people are going to be faced with that. All right. So I wanted to pull out a scripture real quick, because everything, you know, everything is being exposed on these devils, man, before the Lord completely shuts down this tube. Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known, man. And that's why, and there you have it right there, man. That's why they want to shut this thing down. That's why they're taking down our videos, closing our accounts, you know, because everything has been revealed. You know, the things that they covered up, the men of the Lord have revealed. The men that you see out on the highways and hedges every week, you know, and throughout the week making these videos, man, this place has already been revealed. That line has already gone out. You know, now we're just waiting for the end to come. All right. So like I said, I'll drop this link in the description box so you brothers can take a look at it. And till the next video, I want to say shalom.